Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. This, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. The iconic arch, a symbol of Wembley Stadium, the home of football. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Vida. Mashelko. Rebic. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Modric. Mashelko. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's got through, and he's away. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vlasic. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva gets away from his opponents, up for the header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Croatia can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Lovely feet. And that'll be a goal kick. Pepe drives it forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ruben Neves. It's a brilliant interception. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Portugal just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Gone back to the keeper. Livakovic gets it away. He's making a real surge on the left. He gets past his man. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. And he's cut it out. Vlasic. Ruben Neves. He's given away a free kick. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Modric battles to win it back. Let's put a stop to that. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical. Vashelko
with the crossfield ball. Bernardo Silva, not easily shrugged off the ball. It's a loose ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Vlasic. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets into a dangerous position. Perisic gets wrestled off the ball. Ruben Neves hurtling down that right flank. Goes for it! Back of the net! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Croatia can make their change now with a break in play. Portugal take the lead, 1-0.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Vida. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Ronaldo plays it forward. Andre Silva, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Modric. William Carvalho goes up and over. Danilo, and the finish! Vlasic, forward it goes. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Rakitic. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Hoists it forward. Guerrero positions himself well and cuts it out. Vida does well to read it and intercepts. Gets the better of his man. And the shot! It's a fabulous position. Shoots! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground.
Has a hit! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Portugal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Vida cuts it out. Bernardo Silva has a goal! And that may well be that. That is that. Portugal have won it, as much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Portugal will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Morocco have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
And that gets things running. Ziyech. Forward it goes. And he has been fouled there. Tarabt. Hakimi. Tarabt. He's gone for goal! Just sails past the upright.
Tarabt nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Still going. Where to next? Oh, sweet feet. Oh, real danger here. It's being played forward. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good idea, just poorly executed. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. And the ball is out of play. And it's played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Still goalless at the moment. Lovely feet. Goal now would certainly liven things up. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Looks to clip it forward. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It'll be a throw-in. Ziyech. Played in by Ziyech. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Gets into a dangerous position. And we hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Morocco can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
He's managed to get that all wrong. Hoists it forward, and the through ball is intercepted. That's been drilled forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Played towards the front men. Done very well to intervene. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Taarabt. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Played it early.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Morocco showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Morocco merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's played forward.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Chance! There it is!
But some contributions can never be underestimated, and there's little danger of it happening in this circumstance either. Time running out, and the uncertainty should be over now with a superbly timed skipper's contribution. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Morocco take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Time and again they are repelled. And that will be the final act. Morocco, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And so we stand for the anthems. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. So we're up and running. Gomez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Real chance!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
And he's cut, going for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
safety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Gets the better of his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Hernandez battles to win it back. He's got options out wide, and the counter is on. Oh, they can break here. He's through. Mbappe! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he's going long. Tries to get it clear. And he's straight offside. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Dinks one in. Gomez gets it away. Defenders on the back foot. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. The first half is done, so both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. That intervention was very necessary. Hit long and direct. And that has been clubbed away. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Timely intervention. Defence has got rid of that. It's come loose. Big chance! He scored! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
A 1-0 lead established.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Hits one! Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the finish! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow...
No question, that's a foul. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Plays it out to the wing. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Finds himself eased off the ball. Mbappe. Good take, and he's had a look. It's a loose ball. He's had a shot! That was mighty close. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. France pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? He's gone for it! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Paraguay are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Hernandez goes looking. Has a hit! Good ball. Another chance! It's a goal!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their level up. Look looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
This is half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Can he dig out a shot? Gets good distance on it.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Gomez. Up towards the front line. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gomez. Gets it upfield. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? Boy, you can feel the tension. Mbappe steps up to take the first one. And he's found the net.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Iñak is second man up. Great stop, keeper's denied him.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
France trailing by one. Keeper's read that beautifully.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
And he's put them two in front. France at the point of no return. And scores to keep them alive.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
This to double their advantage. And that has lifted the roof. So in the end, heartbreak. A few of them inconsolable. This is what... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. You're able to enjoy with us here some great scenes at this arena by the river. There is no venue quite like this one, and so we stand for the anthems. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past defenders, and he can pass and shoot with the very best. If you're looking for someone to take your breath away, this is the guy for me.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Got things underway. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar plays it long. Cleared without complication. Brazil get it back again. Gets into a dangerous position. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Drives it towards the front. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Swung over into the middle. And out to safety.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
There's a long ball. There's the through ball. Firmino! Goal! Brazil! First blood drawn. Brazil put themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
hoists it forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Neymar, he's had a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And that's been levered clear. Casemiro. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior drives it forward. Back to the keeper and tries something new. Well, that's where he wants it. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Knocks it away. Gets it back. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Gets away from his opponents. Gets wrestled off the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has been fouled there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. Norway are back in business. And he's produced a beauty. That has, and the half-time whistle goes. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Big chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, that's a waste. Played in with accuracy. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's great strength on the ball. Header! Defending of the... goes for goal!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's played forward. That intervention was very necessary. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Keeps everyone guessing. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hoists it forward. Tries a shot! It's broken loose.
Norway merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Forward it goes. And it's Neymar. Chance to shoot! Neymar. And the ball's come out. Has a hit! Goal! Brazil! And they're back in front. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, I just...
Shapes to shoot! He's scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but...
He's gone for it! Tries to locate someone up front. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Brazil conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. What a throw in. Looks to bypass the midfield. Goes direct to the front line. Richarlison. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Keeper sends it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Half-time, extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
We are already back underway. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Good challenge. He just stood firm. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That's good defending. Very good defending. And he heaves it forward.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. So, the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
I think the tension must have got to him because that went straight into the keeper's arms.
Brazil have the chance to pull away here. Oh, he's hit the upright!
Oh, that's so unlucky to hit the goal frame.
So, the second man in line. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Richarlison will take the third penalty. Coolly does it.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Great stop, keeper's denied him.
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
Brazil can go 2 ahead. Oh, he saved it!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Norway at the point of no return. And scores to keep them alive. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Now it is unforgiving. Miss and it could be over. Alisson must keep this out. This is match point. And there it is, the decisive kick. So in the end, heartbreak, a few of them inconsolable. This is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate right now.
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And we rise now for the English national anthem. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Raheem Sterling. He could be the key man for me, Peter, because he's so quick and direct with the ball at his feet. And that low centre of gravity also makes it hard to knock him off the ball. You know, he can turn very quickly. He's also improved his end product in recent years, and he's more capable of finishing with aplomb now. His whole game has matured beautifully.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. So it's down to business here. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Layoun hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Maddison. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Dos Santos. Oh, nice touch. And it's been taken straight back. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
And it's Herrera. Herrera not easily shrugged off the ball. There are a few waiting for it. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Rashford going full steam ahead down the left flank. Herrera. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lozano.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Oxlade-Chamberlain, Dos Santos, with a definite foul there. And it's Herrera. Lozano! And they've been caught out here. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Chance to goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Dos Santos with the short one. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered.
Great leap! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Now it's Kane. Moreno plays it forward. Looks to clip it forward. Lozano gets the better of his man. There's the whistle for half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
England pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Rashford. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Lofted into the middle. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal, simply...
Oh, real danger here! Gets away from his opponent. Rashford turns and goes, shoots! Lozano. Chilwell is fouled. And it's Chilwell. Chilwell gets up to head it! And in it goes!
Well, what a signal that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Kane really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
England draw first blood here.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Herrera. And the weighted pass. Lozano.
Lozano! Should have equalised.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising now to maintain it. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Let down by a lack of accuracy, and it's played forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
It's come loose. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. England hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
Wait
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So off we go then. And he's going long. Cristiano Ronaldo! A great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
A real chance to break. Bernardo Silva. Hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Gets good distance on it. Lovely bit of skill. Knocks it away. And now they can launch a counter. Forward it goes. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He gets past his man. Up he gets! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Guerrero. Spain are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Merino loses his balance and loses the ball. Pepe plays it forward. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Oh, really good feet from him. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Going for goal! Marvellous goal!
And always such a great time to score. A brilliant boost before you head in for half-time, and you can guarantee that dressing room will be buzzing now.
And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Portugal draw first blood here.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they...
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Portugal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And it goes for goal! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, it could have been, and probably should have been, a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Cuts it out. Gets away from his opponents. Shapes to volley it. Ricardo Pereira drives it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Gets into a dangerous position. Oh, good interception. Gets the better of his man. A chance to play it in.
Spain are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Has gone out. Spain making consecutive changes here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Has a hit! It's bounced out! Can he? Another chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
It's a loose ball.
Spain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
That's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Argentina have it back and they can go again. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Paredes. Hoists it forward. That's great strength on the ball. William Carvalho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's there to clear it. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Bernardo Silva. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's played forward. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Look at the defender bombing forward. Timely intervention. Messi goes short.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Cristiano Ronaldo going through. Otamendi gets it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're already into the second period.
Portugal can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No good. Shoots!
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Paredes goes looking. And here's Messi. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ruben Neves puts his foot on the gas. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Messi. Here it comes. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Messi. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's got away. Away from immediate danger.
Portugal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Has he found his man? Guerrero does well there, alert.
As scoreless games go, I'd be happy to see this one carry on a bit longer because it's had
Shapes to shoot! Bernardo Silva battles to win it back. He's left his man.
You wonder if that's it now, but there...
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
The scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Well played, he saw that coming.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Correa. Foyt. Just brushed off the ball there. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Correa. He's pinged one through here. Could be thinking about a shot here. Massive leap! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal really could have done without this. 1-0! Never any doubt. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goal.
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And we are already back underway. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. William Carvalho. And Martinez! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
He spotted the run and played him through. Cut out in the nick of time. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And there goes the final whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.